What is going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be doing a Prismatic Evolutions set overview as this new week is officially here. I'm so excited to bring you guys this episode because we have a lot to go over, man. We really do, with prices, predictions, foreshadows, and of course, the Destined Rivals reprint. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, everyone's going crazy about it. But if you guys have not already, join the Discord. We are on the road to 2,000 members. A link is in the description. You guys want to be part of a crazy community, and of course you want to talk to your boy Pokestocks, I'm always there for you guys. Now let's start off with, also this is not financial advice, this is all my opinion. Let's start off with the massive news, the Destined Rivals reprint. I've been going over this every single video that I'm posting tonight, and I'm just doing a quick overview this episode. I'm not going to be going too much into depth, but I do want to make it pretty clear, guys. This was going to happen. This was expected. I predicted this. Every other YouTuber said that as well, I believe. Like, there's no reason to FOMO into Destined Rivals right now. Paying $500 a box is ridiculous, and I think that's a just dumb move. Right now, at the time of recording this, they're $400. I still think we have a long way to go. These are going to keep coming down in price. And I'm going to say this again. This is just one reprint of many that Destined Rivals will have, because Pokemon is a business. What do businesses need in order to strive? You got it. Money. What are they going to do, guys? They're going to do whatever it takes to get money. Now, let's start off with Prismatic Evolutions. Right now in October, we are October 6th, right? October 7th, whatever it is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Prismatic Evolutions is not that great. It's not performing as great, I should say. I mean, we have prices like the, Super Premium Collection leveling off at around 318. Prismatic ETBs leveling off at around 130. The Costco product as well, slowly gaining that value. But we have booster bundles coming down again, guys, to $59, under $60. So we should sort of be analyzing as well with the chase cards. They're actually starting to gain a little bit of momentum, which is kind of interesting. Up a solid amount. We have the Umbreon past its $800 mark, so that's really cool, up 35%. But across the entire board, guys, the sealed product, which I know a lot of you, including myself, really do enjoy. It's not that great. It really isn't. It's not performing like an oh my god moment. But what does this mean? Well, in my opinion, I think that Prismatic Evolutions is just taking a little time to gain some speed. It's been growing really well in September. We saw SPCs pass 300. We saw ETBs, skyrocket again. And I think what's happening on my side of the story is a lot of people have a lot of these products, so they're trying to get rid of them, and prices are competing. So I think that's what we're also seeing right now, is because like people want to exit the market, and that's actually not a bad play, honestly. Here's what I have heard. You can take this for what you want, but I know a lot of people who want to sell right now and get out of this and just like leave, because they just don't think this is going to last that much longer. And from their standpoint, I could totally see what they're coming from, but I'm still going to stay in this hobby. I'm still going to be posting content. I'm still going to be pouring money into this because we have some great new sets releasing, and I think that's going to keep the hype in the hobby, guys. It's really about what Pokemon is doing with their next few sets. That's going to keep, right? For example, if Pokemon was not releasing Phantasmal Flames, if they were not releasing a 30th anniversary set, or let's just say 2026 was going to be a really bad month where we have, like, I don't know, some bull crap sets of like freaking you know what I'm saying, right? If we just have some really bad sets like Temporal Force, Stellar Crown, I'll definitely probably sell a lot of my shit right now. But because we still have, the hype, the new sets, the Charizard UPC, I'm still gonna stay in. And how does this apply to Prismatic Evolutions, guys? How does all of this make sense to this set? Well, it's good to know, because I believe that as the hype is still in the hobby, Prismatic is still gonna have a lot of hype. It's still gonna have a lot of demand, still gonna have a lot of price. So regarding that, I think if you're in this hobby for the long term, which 80% of you guys are who watch my content, I think still picking this stuff up right now is a solid play. The SPC is hands down my top tier product that I do highly recommend. If we really look at 151, we look at Celebrations, we look at the Charizard, the regular Charizard, not the Mega, right? The regular Charizard EPC. Those are all pushing 500 and above. I believe the Charizard's at like 480 right now, around that price point, but 151 is at 700. Celebrations at $1,000. Prismatic Evolutions SPCs will do the same. Also, I do want to incorporate this. The Prismatic Evolutions SPC and SPCs/UPCs in general, guys, have very low print counts. I believe I saw a video of someone finding these at like Meyer like a week ago, but that's really cool. But all I'm saying here is that the restocks slash reprints of SPCs slash UPCs tend to be very, very low. So this is a really safe product. It's sort of like investing into a Pokemon Center ETB, right? Only 1 to 2 to 3 to even 4 restocks if we're lucky, and after that we're just totally gone with that. So keep that in mind if you want to pick up Prismatic. I think the SPC is a great play. Regarding the ETB, guys, you know, I've been a big believer that these ETBs were going to skyrocket in September, and they did. It was well anticipated, and we're starting to see the movement. I think in October we're probably going to see these just be very, very slow. However, that could totally change, right? I don't know everything, but you sort of just get what you're feeling, and I don't really see a lot of movement. I think a lot of the money right now is getting poured into Mega Evolution, which I think is the stupidest thing. But that's where I think a lot of the money is going, which is why Prismatic ETBs are not growing as high. Now we also have this Costco product. I'm briefly going to talk about it because there's so many Costco slash Sam's Club products right now for Pokemon that it's really absurd. I mean, for Prismatic Evolutions. I've been talking about this product more than ever right now, especially because, you know, these at one point were $140. That was a great play. That was a great buy. I think everyone who bought in at this, man, GG's, because that's probably the greatest play of the year. It's definitely like a top 5 play. So if you guys bought in, I just want to give you a little clap on the hands because you know what you were doing. But do I think picking them up right now at 190 is a great play? Well, let's do some math. Prismatic ETBs are at 130. Booster bundles at 60. So you are literally paying the exact same price. You are getting no discount. You are getting nothing. However, I'm only bringing this product up because I've been talking a lot more, especially now than ever, is about safety and tampering. I know a lot of investors. I know a lot of, you know, when I go to card shows and stuff, I'm very, very scared, guys, of buying a product and having it be resealed, reopened, whatever. So if you want to invest into the safety, this is a very, very good play right now because you are getting yourself a sealed ETB and a sealed booster bundle. And believe it or not, it does happen. People do open this stuff. People do reseal it. It is a hobby. And if there's money involved, then there's usually crime involved. So stuff like that does happen. It's not that crazy of an issue. It's not something you have to do. It's not something like, oh my God, like that's life-changing. But it's just a thought for mind. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, booster bundles, I want to talk about these briefly. These peaked like 65, guys. They were doing very, very well. We thought we were going to pick up in value. I even said that. I said that we're going to start to see booster bundles probably peak up again. And just today, we saw them go down to $60. So it's another all-time low, guys, for these ETBs, these booster bundles. Not an all-time low, but, you know, it's definitely a good gap in the market. And we might see them come down a little bit more. So I think right now, guys, is a great play for these booster bundles. Definitely. If you have not, you know, if you missed out. Also, just to talk about the set as a whole really quick, where do I see this headed by the end of October, the Prismatic market? Are we going to expect it to gain value, lose value? What should we see, Pokestocks? Well, I think we're going to see Prismatic Evolutions either have one or two outcomes. Option number one, it is going to do fantastic and we're going to see it pop off again like we did in September. Or option two, we're just going to continue to see it slowly level off. And I think that in November, it's probably going to do very, very well. Of course, that's just a prediction. That's just what I feel. There's truly no evidence and data to back that up more than, you know, the graphs or whatever. But that's where I'm going to end this video off, guys. I don't want to drag, waste your time. That's to be it for this episode. What do you think about Prismatic? What do you think about Destined Rivals getting reprint? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, chat.